My sister gave birth. I rushed to the hospital with flowers. She looked at me and said, "You're not allowed inside. Family only." Let me back up. Growing up, it was always me and Lyra against the world. Our parents divorced when I was 12 and she was 8, and somehow we both ended up bouncing between relatives who didn't really want us. I promised her I'd always have her back no matter what. Fast forward to last year. Lyra gets pregnant by Cassian, this guy she'd been dating for 6 months. Nice enough, but his family had money. The kind where his mom drives a Tesla and calls people sweetie in that condescending way. From day one, they treated Lyra like their little project, constantly suggesting she upgrade everything about her life. That's when the requests started. "Hey, can you help with groceries? The baby needs organic everything and it's so expensive. My car broke down. Can you cover an Uber to my doctor's appointment? Cassian's mom is throwing me this amazing baby shower, but I need a dress that won't embarrass me in front of his family." Every time I said yes. Every single time. I'd been working double shifts at my job specifically to help her through this. When she asked for monthly support, I didn't hesitate. When she needed maternity photos because Cassian's family does professional everything, I paid for those too. When she wanted the hospital parking covered because it adds up over 9 months, I set up automatic payments. I thought I was being the brother I'd always promised to be. 3 weeks before her due date, she calls crying. Cassian's family wants to redecorate the whole nursery. They say what we have looks cheap, and they can't have their grandson in a room like that. But we already spent everything on the crib. "How much do you need?" I asked, already reaching for my wallet. 500 would cover the fancy furniture they picked out. Done. I even drove to 3 different stores finding the exact items she'd sent me photos of. Spent my entire Saturday building a crib, changing table, and bookshelf that cost more than my rent. The day she went into labor, I was at work when I got the text. "Water broke. Heading to hospital now." I dropped everything. Told my boss it was an emergency, rushed to the flower shop, and bought the biggest, most beautiful arrangement they had. Roses, lilies, baby's breath, the works. $60 I didn't really have, but this was my nephew being born. I drove 2 hours through traffic, my heart pounding with excitement. I'd been reading pregnancy books, practicing how to hold a newborn, even bought a world's best uncle mug that was still sitting in my car. When I walked into that hospital room, bouquet in hand, grinning like an idiot, she looked at me like I was a stranger who'd wandered in by mistake. "You're not allowed inside. This is family only." I stood there confused, holding those expensive roses. "What do you mean? I'm your brother." She rolled her eyes, actually rolled her eyes at me. "Cassian's family is here. His mom, his sisters. We don't need you crowding the room." I looked around. Cassian's mom was holding my nephew. His sisters were taking photos. His dad was passing out cigars. They all stopped talking when they saw me, like I was interrupting some private moment. "But I drove 2 hours," I said stupidly. "That's your choice." Lyra shrugged. "This is a special time for family." The word family hit me like a slap. After everything, every payment, every late night phone call, every weekend spent helping her prepare for this baby, I wasn't family. I was just some guy with flowers. For context, I'd been sending her $200 monthly since she got pregnant, paid for her baby shower, her maternity photos, even covered her hospital parking fees, but apparently I wasn't real family. I walked back to my car, but something inside me snapped. I pulled out my phone and canceled every single recurring payment. The $200 monthly support, the $150 I was auto-paying for baby supplies, even the $500 I'd promised for the nursery furniture. Then I drove to the baby store and returned $800 worth of gifts I'd bought, but hadn't delivered yet. Full refund, cash back. 2 days later, my phone exploded. Apparently their card got declined trying to pay the $200 hospital bill. Cassian's family had already left town. "Why isn't the money transfer going through?" she texted frantically. I replied, "Sorry, family only financial support. You made it clear I'm not family." She called 12 times. I didn't answer. Their baby announcement on social media got exactly 0 likes from me, 0 comments, 0 congratulations.